Alright, hey Leah. So this is your update video. Um, obviously, also I'm sending this to Colton, so hey Colton. So, obviously this all looks very different. Mainly we have these things, and these are actual orbs. These aren't only, there is a particle effect on them, and which is giving its glow. But, yeah, so it looks pretty cool. And then we got the background, obviously, which is also really, really easy to like add snow and more fog to them and make it look much cooler. Um, yeah, so I'm sure you remember the basics of the game. It's changed a little bit, so now you jump, or whenever you're in midair, shoot that, and also whenever it's ready to fire, you can see this thing spins faster. And yep, I can grab onto that. I've also added the biggest difference in this game is the power up. So I'll start with this one, just the skate power up, and basically whenever you're uh like whenever there's no slack in the line, you can hold down this grip button, and it's going to add velocity to wherever you're swinging. And there's going to be a fuel limit, so you're not going to be able to just do this forever like I'm doing right now. Um, but yeah, because obviously I can just accumulate an insane amount of speed and just rocket myself off by letting go. Um, but now I guess is a good time to show you this other power up, which I call the Iron Man power up. And you can basically stop yourself, slow yourself down, or just right now you can fly with it, but that's not really my intention. Basically, I was just using it then. Basically, you uh, hold down the buttons and it'll apply force, sort of like a jet turbine. It's gonna kind of shoot out that way and then apply force to you in the opposite direction, so I can basically fly like Iron Man does in the movies. And I just take off. This is going to consume fuel really fast because I don't want people just god moding across the freaking world like I'm doing right now. Although it's actually kind of fun. Uh, but yeah, that's that. And the last one here is what I call it the reel-in power-up because I have no idea what else to call it. Pretty much just does that. It reels you in, so I can jump, grab on, and then hit it, and then accidentally almost hit a block. Um, but yeah, and then it pulls you towards whatever you're grabbing onto. And get a little more still so you can see that at work. Am I gonna hit that? Nope. So I grab onto that and then hit it. It pulls me up. And yeah, um, that's that. And then a few other cool little things I implemented. That moving cube is there. I'm gonna go back to the Iron Man mode and just cheat my way back to the start. That little moving cube thing is there just so I can test out, make sure that moving objects work with this. And so this thing here, this is a ground launcher. It's basically like those things. I think you've seen, I've showed you those before, where it just freaking launches you. So these ground launchers, whenever you get near it with, or get like on it, it automatically kind of snaps that um, teleport location right onto it. Um, and so pretty much I'll just show you. Boom, it launches you. All right, I'm gonna cheat my way back to the island here. Um, but yeah, I kind of imagine that. Actually, I'm gonna go all the way over there. I'm using my Iron Man thing in case you're wondering why I'm just flying around weirdly. Um, but yeah, so I kind of pictured that being like a halo of like stones of sort of like energy infused stones, kind of just circling around slowly. What else? Oh yeah, that thing. You have no idea what that is. So this right here is it's a line cutter. So pretty much whenever the line goes through it, slices it, this stops moving, indicating that I can't use my freaking power up or anything anymore. And I caught it just in the nick of time. Um, and yeah, so it kind of disables your grapples if you let your grapples hit it for a second. That's gonna be one of the little obstacles you gotta avoid. I'm gonna fly my way up to this thing. This is I made like a bouncy material, and I had so much fun with it. I made a bounce house for myself. So basically, it bounces you up exactly as with the exact velocity that you hit it with. Um, and so it's just a bouncy material, and you can bounce around. I can go into this little bouncy house here, and Just freaking, I'm using my Iron Man to add more velocity to myself. Yeah, just bounce around endlessly, and I just bounced out. I think that's it here. Also, what's cool about this environment here is that, like, the surroundings you see, um, it goes on for infinity, so I can fly out to infinity, and it'll keep on like updating. So it's a very low poly as you go out further, but you can't see that because you're far away. But as I go out, it'll update that to be higher and higher poly. So it'll always look detailed. Um, yeah, and also what's cool about it is you can add snow and fog and whatever. I don't know if I mentioned that already. But yeah, so that's that. Last thing I want to show you is what I got from a tutorial, and it's pretty basic. If you'll hang on a second. This is not the tutorial, obviously. It's Steam's little home thing. Alright, so this is the tutorial. I now no longer have the grapples because I haven't picked them up yet. Sorry, I'm trying to avoid stepping on a cat, but I can't see it. Okay, so yeah, so basically shows you click and hold touchpad down to cast arc. I might change that font text because it's kind of hard to see the skyline. And I might not even have words. I might have it just be an infographic or something. But anyways, yeah, so it tells you how to fucking use the thing, click and hold, and it teleports you. So the player's gonna kind of, go around, and obviously this water isn't gonna be as retarded in my game. This makes no sense. It's like, I don't know. There's a bunch of water like at my eye level right now, and I'm also standing at the level of the water. Anyways, moving on. So, player eventually wanders the only place he can go without dying. Also, I updated the death. So whenever you fall, it kind of fades out. Yep, and it looks cooler. That's a tiny little thing. I didn't even need to show you that, but yep. So they walk across these little stones, and they understand how the whole teleporting thing works. And then I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear this, but you walk over here. Probably didn't pick that up. Okay, maybe the microphone picked that up. But basically, you'll hear this voice talking to you. I just made a dinging sound because I don't actually have any voiceover, but it appears whenever you're not looking at it. It's programmed to know when you are and aren't looking at it. So I can look away like this after he's had his little spiel thing, and then suddenly he's gone. I had a friend over here, and apparently she thought that was really creepy, which I kind of agree with, but I kind of like that because it's kind of adds to the mystery. Anyways, swipe, yeah, it tells you how to jump, so you're forced to jump off this. You could walk off it, but I'm gonna make it just slightly too far away, so if you walk off it, you're just gonna not make it. So the player learns how to jump, just jumped. Also, they gotta get over their fear of heights quickly if they want to play this game, so I kind of throw them right into it. And then again, gonna have, or normally I'm gonna have like a little pedestal or rock or something with the grapples on it over here. There he is. And that guy appears. They're always looking at you when they first appear. And then he does his thing, and I timed it out, so after like 5 seconds when you look away. Nope, not there yet. There we go. Yeah, so after a certain amount of time, he's finished his speech, and then he can disappear. And there's gonna be little grapple things over here for the player to pick up, and they're gonna have their first little like thing to swing off of, an island to swing to. But I think that is it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on working on this tutorial in the meantime. But yeah, alright, ending this video.